just another video on Google AdWords, and this time I just wanted to have a quick overview on remarketing lists and why they're actually so powerful. It's a underused feature, I think. A lot of my clients, they actually never heard of it or don't really understand how to use it. So I'm just gonna give you a quick overview. So within your AdWords, just go to your campaigns tab and then go to your audiences, and the audiences you can find within the shared library. So on the left side you have audience here, then you can say then here is your remarketing list. So by default, if you have a new account, it will automatically generate a audience list. What we want to do, however, is create a very specific list of users that are coming to our website, routing around, adding a product to the basket, but then not actually converting, so not purchasing for the product. So what we can do is we go to remarketing list, and then let's call this one conversion chase. So then who to be added to your list? So by default there is one that is visitor of a page, which means anybody landing on your page. However, we want to do a very specific visitor, so somebody who came to the page, added the product to the basket, but then didn't purchase the product. So in order to do that, we need to select visitor of a page who did not visit another page. And you can see there are a lot of different combinations that you can use. You can even do visitors of a page with a specific tag, so trying to get them through different advertising networks and then trying to remarket them through AdWords. But for now, we're just going to select visitor of a page who did not visit another page. So first of all, we want people who visited a page with any of the following. So for example, a page that has the add to basket functionality. So that is often a page or a query that is run. So when somebody presses add to basket, a signal is being sent. So based on that signal, I want to actually do my remarketing, and you can see it's a URL contains add to basket, or referral URL contains add to basket. So for some people, they might not have the add to basket function. So alternatively, what you can do is, if you don't have the add to basket function, you can maybe select a page, for example the basket HTML page, so somebody that actually looked at their basket page but didn't proceed to the checkout. Or even if you want to do it further in the goal, you can say somebody who actually went to the fill in your details page, right? So you need to know the page names, of course. So in this case, I'm just gonna use add to basket, because in this particular website, whenever somebody adds to basket, it actually calls a fake page which is called add to basket, and I have my remarketing codes on there. So in this case, people who visit the page add to basket but did not visit any other page with any of the following. So they added the product to the basket, but they didn't convert. So normally, with the normal process of converting is you select your product, you add it to the basket, you put in your personal information, you go to your billing, and then after you press purchase, you will be returned to the website that says thank you for purchasing this product. So in this case, I'm going to add in a thank you URL, which is an often an occurring page that after you purchase something, you say thank you for buying this product. So I had this one in there. So the URL contains thank you. So now we have a rule set up which says people who visit a page with any of the following conditions, so add to basket, and didn't visit the page, URL contains thank you. So now we can base our remarketing list on this. So you can put in a little description. So users that came to the website but did not purchase, and we can press save. So after this is saved, you will actually have to put in remarketing tags. So the remarketing tag is a piece of code that needs to be sent, so you can get it to send to your email address, and then they will actually give you the particular piece of code. So in this case, you can see the remarketing tag code here, right? So you need to put the remarketing tag needs to be on your pages, so for Google to actually understand that they are there, and also understand which particular page the user is on at that moment. So when you've done that, you can actually start creating a separate campaign for your remarketing list. So let's go to campaigns again. And then within your online campaigns, I'm just going to create a new one from scratch. So a display network. So now here we need to actually set up what type of campaign it is. So it's a remarketing campaign. So we're gonna select this one, remarketing, and then we set our budget. Okay, so now by default it says dynamic remarketing. So what we want to do is actually do a bit of a custom remarketing. So we're just gonna skip the part here, and then of course you can do your standard default settings, location, option, etc. We're gonna just press save and continue. So now in the next spot we're gonna actually select our remarketing list. So in this case we have our conversion chase. So that's the list that we just created, and at the moment there shouldn't be any audience in there, but for now we're gonna put it in there, and then that's it. Now we have our campaign set up. Oh, sorry, I have to put in our cost per conversion, so $5. So now we have our campaign set up, and within this campaign we're only going to target users that were on our website before, went to add something to the basket, but then didn't complete their purchase. So now what we can do is we can actually have a very specific headline or call to action for them. For example, by now using coupon code ten and get a 10% discount on your first purchase. My website.com coupon, and of course wherever the site is going. So now this is a little bit vague because of course you need to have products, right? So if you know that they were looking for a specific product, and that's the nice thing with remarketing, you can actually list your campaign based on, okay, they bought product A, so now I'm gonna say headline, buy product A now and get another 10% discount. So in this case I'm using a very generic one. So by now using coupon code discount 10 I get a full 10% off. Okay, so in this case I created my text ad using the special coupon code, and this is it's a display network that we selected, but we can actually so you can go for an image ad or you can go for create an ad from scratch, but for now, just to make it simple, a simple text ad and save ads, and we're done. So now we have our first remarketing ad set up, and again this is very simple. Somebody lands on our website, doesn't purchase, so when they go outside of the internet again, we're gonna retarget them saying listen, come back and you get another 10% discount. So that's it, simple enough and can be very effective.